Staring into his computer screen, Mathias nodded his head as if making up his mind on a topic. Without moving his gaze from the screen, he announced, "And there's our next target, Venezuela. They've hosed up their economy so badly that their current inflation rate is 180%. The Global Bank is predicting this year's inflation rate to be over 700% and likely to soar to 2,068% in the next year." Dutch smirked while he commented, "Boy, talk about your overachievers." Mathias gave his henchman a disapproving glance, then returned his gaze to the screen while he continued. "Maduro is the current economic barbarian in a distinguished line of socialists who all believe more socialism would fix their situation. He subscribes to the classic definition of insanity. You know, doing the same thing over and over but expecting different results." Dutch rolled his eyes, shrugged, and agreed. "Sounds like a textbook example of insanity to me." Mathias ignored the comment as he continued. His plan was to make life as wonderful as it was at the end of World War II. Mathias looked disgusted as he insisted. "Look at this. In the mid-1900s, Venezuela was an economically developed country with a stable democracy. In 1944, the purchasing power of the average Venezuelan was more than 10 times the current one. By 1950, Venezuela boasted South America's second-largest GDP per capita and seventh-largest in the world. The wages of our workers were higher than those of most Western European wages. Hell, now they've gone from barely any inflation at their peak in the 1940s, with their Bolivar currency one of the world's most stable, to stratospheric inflation. They boasted a free market economy that grew 10% per year, to this near hopeless mess of a centralized government that believes confiscating and owning everything is the only solution. Ah, good. They have done everything wrong they possibly could. This makes the timing perfect for us to intercede. Their centrally planned economy is imploding. The fools are drinking their own Kool-Aid and believe suspending private ownership due to temporary emergencies is perfectly justified and helpful.